Minecraft Spring to Life update is out right now, so it's time to head into my 2-year-old Minecraft hardcore world in order to collect every new block and item. And I'll be honest, this is the first time I'm actually logging into my hardcore world with the new update, and I did prepare a bit. For example, I got some cactuses placed out in order to hopefully grow some cactus flowers, and I also added some leaves into the furnaces, which should now be smelting for our first brand new item, the leaf litter, which we have right here. And I've been so excited to play with all of these new blocks, and we finally got the leaf litter. This is going to be so good with decorating, as we're not only collecting all of the new blocks and items today, as later on in the video I want to decorate a bunch with the new items. Whilst now I do have access to all of this leaf litter, as I am smelting loads of stacks of leaves, I will go out and explore my hardcore world later on to find some more of these in the wild as well. But I'm very glad we've managed to get leaf litter. Can't wait to decorate with them. And that can be the first item we add to my brand new shulker box, the Spring to Life box. But there's a few more things we need to do before I can go off exploring. First of all, I filled this shulker box up with loads of different things. For example, I can take all of this iron and redstone in order to create a stack of compasses, as I'm going to need to do a lot of trading with cartographers, as one of the brand new items that was introduced is a load of different maps which take you to different villages across your Minecraft world. So I'm going to have to collect all of them, as well as the jungle and swamp explorer maps. And there's also another thing I can craft, as in this latest Minecraft update, the crafting recipe for lodestone changed, as now you only need an iron ingot, whereas before it was a netherite ingot. So finally I can craft a stack of lodestones. This is so cool, like just not having to waste netherite, and I've just got an infinite amount of lodestones now, which is so good, as honestly they just look amazing as decoration. I can't wait to start decorating with them more, especially because I really don't want to waste netherite, and now I no longer have to. And in fact, there was a build I recently did on my hardcore world which actually needed lodestones, but I decided to wait for this update, so I didn't end up wasting a load of netherite ingots. And it's this right here, my llama statue, to celebrate when I hit 10,000 subscribers, and these 4 chiseled stone bricks can now finally be replaced with lodestones. I feel so good I could build lodestones now. And if you have any build ideas to do with the lodestones, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely consider doing some of them in the future. But I guess for now I can just leave these lodestones in one of my shulker boxes inside my ender chest, in case we ever need to use lodestones, which, to be honest, now that I've got a stack of compasses, could definitely be a possibility. As I really like the lodestones as a system, because it makes you not have to rely on the F3 screen so much. Anyway, let's now head over to the cartographer club, as I've got a load of villages inside. More specifically, I've got a jungle and a plains cartographer that I can trade with in order to unlock the new maps. And luckily, as my villager trading hall has become my main XP farm, I've got a load of emeralds. So we'll take a stack of emerald blocks. That should hopefully be all we need for now. And just for safety, I will just replace these cartography tables in case like they've saved to the old trades. I don't know if that's possible, but now it doesn't look like they're going to take the trades. To be fair, the sun is setting over there, so I should probably sleep first. But I do have a book and quill right here with loads of different plans for today. So I do want to check on my wolves, as in this update, brand new wolf sound variants were added. So I want to see if any of my wolves have actually changed, or if they just stay to the classic ones. And then, who knows, we may tame some later on. I want to collect every item. I want to try and find the new mob variants. It doesn't really matter too much if I can't, because I will just do that in a future video, as I've got loads of ideas planned around the new mobs. And then I also want to survive to day 2500. Currently I'm on day 2492, and after I go to sleep I'll be on day 2493, which makes me only 7 days until we hit day 2500 inside of this hardcore world. And you know what, we can cross it off the list right now. Do my wolves sound any different? I actually can't hear them. Maybe I need to turn their sound up a bit. Friendly creatures. No, they all sound the same to me. That just means we might have to try and find some more wolves. I should already have some bones on me though, so if we find any later on, we'll be able to get some of the new wolves. Have I got new cartographers? I do. Let's create some emeralds, and I guess I'll just start buying maps of the plains villager, and we'll do the same with the cartographer from the jungle. And they've updated. Do they finally have? They do. So these are some of the new items we can get. A taiga village map and a savannah village map from the plains villager. Now, I'm quite curious, where do these lead? Wow, these are miles away. What about the savannah one? Wow, I've got a long way to travel, which to be fair we probably could do in order to get to these biomes, as they will have the new mob variants. Maybe we do that. And then, which ones does the jungle villager sell? Desert, not too bad, and a savannah again. I don't really need another savannah, but yeah, it looks like that desert one's far away. It's really hard to see as well, but that desert village icon looks really nice. In fact, I'll add all of these explorer maps to my map shulker box, as we may use them later on to locate some of the new biomes, as I will need to trade with a load more villagers. I'll be completely honest, I don't know if this cactus will even grow the cactus flowers, but for now I want to fly over to the swamp biome, as I did reset a few chunks in between videos, so hopefully we get some of the new items that have been added, such as the firefly bush, which I know spawns in the swamp biome. Did I remove this birch forest? I can't remember. I feel like I might have... Oh, I did! Perfect! We get another new block straight away, the wildflower, which is why I'm really glad I did delete some chunks, as it makes all of these new items spawn much closer to my base, as my base is just over that hill. There we go, though. We've managed to get the brand new wildflowers. Oh, these are so cool. I can't wait to decorate with these, which once again we'll do later. Oh, that's another cool feature, the falling leaves from trees. Oh yeah, you can see where I cut it off, the chunk border. That's a bit annoying. Oh well. At least we can gather loads of wildflowers. Perfect. And we'll be able to bone meal them, and who knows, maybe I'll build a farm for them later. And it looks like we've got another brand new item right here, the bush, one of my other favourite parts of this update. And it looks like we can silk touch it, which is perfect. So we might as well collect a few bushes, as we just need to bone meal them, which we can do later on. Let's just grab a few more wildflowers. Luckily, loads of them spawn. And if we can find some more bushes, I'll definitely collect them. If that's the only one, though, I'd happily leave it around here for now. What? What is that? What is this? What's happened to the cow? I think my resource pack is messed up. Hopefully, a simple resource pack reload should fix it. And there we go. Actually, the brand new cow model, as they've now got these added textures, as well as a 3D nose, which is really cool. Sheep also did receive a texture update, but this is just a plain white one, so if we get a piece of yellow dye, yeah, we can see the new sheep texture, as a bit around their face is now yellow. That's cool. And if we shave their wool off, they also now have yellow on them, rather than white as they did before for some reason. But honestly, these new mob textures are really cool. I completely forgot about the new cow textures. But anyway, let's head over to the swamp biome, which should be over here. I can't remember which bits I deleted. I don't think I deleted any of this, because I do have zombie villagers stored everywhere from Halloween. I think I may have deleted some over here if I can remember correctly, though. To be fair, it should be quite easy to tell if we can start seeing firefly bushes. Yeah, I feel like this would be in the area I would have reset. Any firefly bushes around? What's that? That's a turtle. Not quite a firefly or a bush. Any firefly bushes? Maybe I didn't delete this bit. It's quite hard to tell, because I haven't built around here before. Thought I did, though. I guess we can check the rest of this swamp. If not, we will just have to explore later on to find a new swamp, which isn't too much of an issue. In fact, I definitely deleted some swamps somewhere else as well, so it shouldn't be a problem. No, it doesn't look like there's any firefly bushes around, unfortunately. What's that? That's a frog. No, that's a mushroom, actually, isn't it? Yeah, a mushroom. Not quite a firefly bush. Oh, well, it doesn't look like there's any around here, but we'll be able to find some later on, so it's not too much of an issue. But as I'm heading back to my base, this is a reminder to make sure to subscribe, as I want to see how many subscribers I can be on by the end of the year. Plus, I've got so many videos planned around this brand new Minecraft update, which you definitely don't want to miss out on. So I definitely recommend subscribing. In fact, before we head back to my main base, I'm pretty sure I deleted some swamp over in sort of this direction. So I guess let's fly to there first and just have a look around. Worst case, we will have to explore elsewhere, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's also a bit of savannah we could look at for the brand new mob variants, but as I've explored these chunks, mobs have spawned in it before, so we're not likely to change. Yeah, we've still got just the temperate cows and things, temperate chickens, unfortunately, so it doesn't look like mob variants are going to spawn here. Slightly annoying, but we'll just have to explore elsewhere for that. Also, this is a really cool island. Wonder what that sign means on it. I guess you'll have to subscribe so you can watch one of my next videos. Will there be any in this savannah biome? I highly doubt it. Nope, just plain cows and plain pigs everywhere. That's quite obvious though, as I obviously explored this whole place before. Now, have I explored this one before? Did I delete the chunks, rather? Yeah, it looks like it's brand new generation here. Is that a pink sheep? Did I dye this sheep, or is it naturally spawning? I can't tell, but it'd be pretty cool if we did find a wild pink sheep. Here, you stay around here, buddy. Maybe I'll use you one day. Now, did I delete chunks around here? Yes, I did. Oh, in fact, you can definitely tell I've deleted some chunks. Wow, that's a harsh border. But there we go. Another brand new item ticked off the list. We found the firefly bush, which is honestly such a cool item. I'm saying that about every item, but I truly mean it. All of these are so cool. And luckily, we only need one, as we can bone meal it once I get back to base. Now, can I find any others? It looks like there are a few around here, which is always good. I think I saw, like, multiple in the group here. Yeah. So I guess let's just take... Whoa, what's happened to this water? Oh, well, I'll take 4 of those. Perfect, that's another item ticked off the list. Now, I have just thought, we are going to have to find 2 of the new mob variants, as chickens got variants, but with it, they can lay eggs. And they're not just the default eggs, we get brown and blue eggs. So that means I'm going to have to find some new chickens to get some new types of eggs. So that does mean we'll have to explore pretty far in this world, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Especially because we could probably set up a mini egg farm. So that way we can take loads of eggs back here, so we can get those mobs all around my world, which would be pretty exciting. Now, the meadow did get the wildflower, but I don't think I reset these chunks. It's quite obvious to tell as well, there's just so many different colourful sheep. That's because I've never set up a sheep farm in this world before. Which, think about it, I should probably do in this new update. Anyway, the sun is pretty much set by now. And for some reason my game is really laggy, so I'm just getting infinite fire boost. But let's fly down onto my starter base. And I guess we can go to sleep to wake up on day 2494. Now, before I begin exploring more of my hardcore world, I do just want to play around with some of these new items. Mainly the bush and the firefly bush, as we are able to bone meal them. Perfect. So now we can get an infinite amount, which is going to be so useful, as these are going to be so important for decorating across my hardcore world. And we can do the same with the firefly bush. And obviously, later on in the video, we will go throughout my world and just add these in, as they're going to help so much with just adding detail. Both of these look so good. But there we go, that's already a total of 7 brand new items collected in this hardcore world. And in fact, I can head back over to my smelting system, as loads more leaf litters should be done smelting, which is good. So I can take them and add them to the shulker box, just so I have like around a stack. I'm not really going to use them straight away, but yeah, these are going to look really good around here even. Like, not even necessarily as bits of leaves, just like piles of rubbish, like to be placed around there. Yeah, that's going to look good. Wow, yeah, I've been waiting for these items for such a long time. I just can't wait to start decorating with them. I guess, let's... Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to stop getting distracted now with decorating, as we'll do that later on. As now, it's time to fly under all of this terrain in my hardcore world. Oh, wow! I did not realise my cactus farm would grow some of these. Oh, it got deleted. Oh, so annoying. Can I get this one before it gets deleted, though? There we go. A cactus flower. Another amazing new item. This is going to look so good with decorating. Unfortunately, though, we can't bone meal this to get more, which is very annoying. So we are going to have to just wait for cactus to grow, or to make a farm for it eventually. And you know what? As this is a really cool new item, I'm just going to name this first cactus flower. And we're going to have to be very careful not to place it down, as I can go in an item frame or like some sort of museum build eventually. I'm very happy I managed to get the cactus flower. And I guess we'll have to collect some more at some point. But to be fair, what I was trying to say before I got distracted by those brand new cactus flowers is I want to head through to the nether in order to go to the desert, as I also reset some chunks there. However, I cannot see a thing in the nether. For some reason, there's just fog everywhere. I need to turn that off in the mod quickly, as I use a mod called Simple Fog Control, which completely gets rid of the fog in the nether, if you know how to work it out. I'm pretty sure if I do something like that, it should completely get rid of the fog. Yeah, perfect. It looks like it. Now, the next question. Where is my desert? That portal? I actually don't know. Maybe it's this one, because it's actually not leading straight to the desert. It leads to a Badlands biome first. Also, I don't think my gold farm works anymore for XP. I'm pretty sure that was fixed in the update. but we'll take a look at that later on. I'm pretty sure this is the Badlands, though, which is where I wanted to be. No, this is my stronghold. So, by my complete lack of calculations, this should be the Badlands. Hopefully. I really need to sort out my nether, because I don't know my way around. To be fair, we've got lodestones now. Maybe we could use those at some point. There we go. There's the Badlands. Although, I didn't reset chunks in here, I don't think. But I want to head off in sort of this direction to where the desert biome is located, as we should find some brand new items. Let's try and find my desert biome, as there are a few brand new items that we need to collect from it, including the cactus flower, which obviously we've already found. Now just a case of finding the bits of desert I reset. I feel like it's around here though. This would make sense, and it will be very obvious to tell once we found reset terrain, which we have. There's a cactus flower, and there's also another brand new... Wow, there's a camel. That's another brand new feature of this update. Camels can now spawn in the desert biome. Did not expect to see that around here. That's really cool. There we go, though. Oh, there's multiple. There's another camel up there. That's really cool. There we go, though. We can collect a few cactus flowers, which I'll definitely not say no to. And we found our next new item. The short dry grass and the tall dry grass. And I definitely will take a lot of this, as I don't think you can bone meal it. If I'm not mistaken, the wandering trader can trade it, I think, but you can't bone meal the sand for it, unfortunately. So I'm just going to collect most of it here, because once again, this will be a great decoration. Hello, Mr. Camel. Completely forgot camels would spawn. They already come tamed, which I always feel a bit weird. It's quite nice that camels now spawn in the desert, though. And it looks like, right down there, found some more cactus flowers, which is perfect. Did I pick it up? I think I did. Oh, that's so annoying. They just get deleted half the time. To be fair, I should probably just break the cactus to pick it up. That's probably better. At least we can collect a load of cactus flowers, as I do have a build in mind for these later on. There we go. And I'm happy with that amount of dried grass. In fact, we can just chuck it in the shulker box for now. Are we any closer to that desert village? Doesn't look like it. What about the savannah one? Nope, doesn't really look like it. And I'm not even heading north anyway. Now, it's probably worth exploring this biome a bit. Oh, another new thing. Not like an item or a block or anything. It's a fallen tree, though. That's cool. Don't really know what to do with it, though. In fact, I do have one idea. First fallen tree discovered on 26th of March 2025. Now, let's hope I don't ever delete the terrain around here, as that would be a bit awkward. But that's our first ever fallen tree. That's pretty cool. And if I'm not mistaken, we found our first brand new mob variant, the warm pig. What are these cows doing? And oh, there's firefly bushes. I'm getting too distracted. We just found our first mob variant though, the warm pig. I'm not going to bring them back to my base today. Who knows, maybe I'll do it eventually. That's really cool. We found the new warm pig. Hello, buddy. Definitely take some screenshots of it if I can. Probably one with the coordinates, that would help. And these are actually the savannah sheep. Why is there beef? As in the savannas and warmer biomes now in Minecraft, brown sheep will be the most common one, which is pretty cool. But let's collect some of these. What biome is this? Is this just a massive river that's... Is this all just river biome? I think it might be, you know. Yeah, it looks like it. That's weird. I don't know if that existed before I deleted the chunks. It's also kind of strange if it's only warm pigs, but surely that means some more. Yep, there we go. Another brand new warm mob has spawned in. We've got the warm chicken. And if I can grab a few seeds, I'll be able to lure it over to me. There we go. And it looks like for some reason there's a temperate one here as well. What I feel like's happened, I've flown over here before, spawned mobs in, but there's also room for new mobs to spawn. Pardon me. It also looks like there's a chunk error right here. Now, let's see our luck. Can we get a baby warm chicken? Oh, perfect. We can. And you know what? Whilst I'm out here, it might be worth making a little warm chicken sanctuary. And there we go. Just something really simple. I might expand on this. I've just added some firefly bushes and some regular bushes. But just a little warm chicken sanctuary. I've got a regular one in here right now. But that's just so I can breed them again. And then we can just start a farm of warm chickens around here, which is pretty good. And it's probably worth sleeping as there'll be hostile mobs around. And I kind of don't want to get this new build exploded. But this is honestly what I recommend doing in Minecraft if you're somewhat bored. Simply just setting up like a little area, like especially if there's a new feature in the game, just so you sort of have a reason to travel away from your base. Like, I'm here to collect for brand new eggs. That's not one of them, though. So I'm just going to wait around here, and hopefully they'll lay some eggs, as that's one of the new items we'll need. And you know what? It's probably worth trying to explore a bit as well, to see if we can find any warm cows. And yeah, you can definitely tell where chunks have been deleted, as this is just like a straight cut off now, which is a bit unfortunate. But that is just one of the things you'll have to expect to see, especially if you have a long-term Minecraft world. Now, can I see any of the brand new warm cows? Let's hope so. Is there the only warm mob we've got left to see? We don't really need to collect them today or anything. It was mainly the chicken I was concerned about. But it'd be nice to find one. No, they're all just regular ones, unfortunately. They're also just regular ones. It's very annoying. Surely there'll be some warm cows spawning somewhere over here, right? Another fallen tree. And we've got a load of warm chickens. That's cool, although not really after them anymore. I've managed to get a collection. I'll breed them though, why not? Just give them another little baby. Managed to find some more warm pigs. That's quite cool, but not what I'm after right now. It's a really cool area though. Not that I really plan on building. Loads of fallen trees, it looks like. And there we go. We found the final warm mob we needed to find. The warm cow. It looks like he's alone, but wow, he looks cool. I really like his horns. Hey, buddy. I'm not really going to do anything with you right now. Who knows? Maybe I will take you back to my base eventually. I'll take a screenshot just in case. But yeah, you look really cool. The more I see this mob, the more I realize it's definitely one of my favorite new designs. Really like those horns. And as I return to my chicken area, it looks like we've got one of our next brand new items. A brown egg, which has a chance of spawning these brown baby chickens, but I'm not going to do that for now. Looks like they can't breed as well for now, which is annoying, but I'm going to keep that, as that is another item ticked off our list. Just got to find the blue one now, and a few more types of maps. It looks like there's a savannah village right here, which is perfect, as it means that I can get some new cartographers in order to trade with them and see what new maps they offer. To be honest, I haven't learned all of the new maps from the different cartographers yet, but we'll probably trade some new ones, which will be useful. And hey, I might as well, literally, and hey, I might as well gather some hay bales, as they're always good for decorating or just carrying a load of wheat in your Minecraft world. And it does look like this village is packed full of hay bales, which I definitely cannot complain about. And it looks like, no, never mind, that's a leather worker. But we found something really cool, a bundle in a chest, as bundles can actually now spawn as loot in the villages, which is really cool. So I'll definitely keep that on me. Bundles, once again, going to be a very useful item. Now let's see if we can find a cartographer around here. If not, I've got a load of cartography tables in my ender chest, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Is there another bundle in here? There's not, but there's a saddle which I'll take, as we did see a mob earlier on, which might be worth collecting. And it does look like there's a few more hay bales here. In fact, there's another village chest, so it'd be rude not to. What do we get? Ah, just a couple of emeralds. I'll take the seeds in case it's happening as well, though. And you know what? I'll have a bit of bread. And then a pork chop. Anyway, it looks like we've got a farmer who turns into another farmer straight away. We'll have a chance now, as he can turn into a cartographer, in order to allow me to buy a new map. Now, what new maps does the Savannah Villager offer? Desert Village we've already got, but a Jungle Explorer map I'll take. Oh, it looks like it's fairly close as well. Don't really plan on heading to a jungle though today, so don't really need it. But I'll definitely take a brand new map, which is another item ticked off the list. Now I'll carry on with what I was actually doing, which was literally just trying to find some brown sheep, as I have another build idea. But now we've got that saddle, it's probably worth just collecting a camel. That's just a cool mob to have around our sort of research area. Honestly, I'm not really going to use that area much, but waiting around to get some more brown eggs might be useful just to have as a location. And I'll definitely take some more dried grass. Hello, Mr. Camel. How fast are you going to be? To be fair, he's not very slow, so it's not too bad. Do they get damage on Cactus? Oh, they do. I didn't mind that they didn't. So now I feel a bit bad. Oh well. Another cactus flower. It'd be very cool if you could feed a camel cactus flowers as well. Doesn't look like that's the case. Oh, we do have a warm cow right here. Now, where's my sort of research area? Is what I'm calling it. Not really doing much research. I already know most of this update, as I've already uploaded a video going through the whole thing. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out after this video. Now, do camels wander off if they've got a saddle? I can't remember. Okay. Calm down, buddy. Yeah, you just have a rest somewhere. In fact, I can once again breed up these chickens, so hopefully it's another warm one. Oh, perfect, it is. My game's frozen. Oh, my game literally crashed because I tried to kill a chicken. And this is a quick reminder, always make sure to back up your Minecraft worlds. Especially after they crash, just in case something has gone wrong. And especially if you update as well, because you never know what could be wrong with that new version of Minecraft. Hopefully nothing though. I wonder if that chicken's alive. Back inside my world now, nothing seems to be broken, which is good. And there's a piece of chicken on the floor. Wonder how that got there. And there we go, just another build added in, Harry's research tent. Built obviously today. It's just a simple brown tent design, and I've got a bed which is good, but I can't sleep because there's monsters nearby. And I've also added a lodestone in case I do want to come back here. Haven't actually linked up a compass, so should probably do that quickly. There we go. I don't know what to do with this compass. I'll leave it in here for now. Maybe I'll come back for it, maybe I won't, who knows. And I can now take my pet camel and just tie him to the fence here, as if it's sort of just my, well, the camel that I use to travel to this area maybe, I don't know. It's just a random area I've found in order to do research on these chickens. There we go, another brown egg, which is very good. I guess I can leave my chocolate box out in the open for now. But to be fair, we're almost done with this area already. I just wanted to do some sort of little build. Why can't I sleep? Where are all the hostile mobs? There's not that many close by. Unless these ones count. But no, they shouldn't do. So, definitely not within 10 blocks. Can I sleep now? No, why can't I? There must be a cave below me, right? It's the only possible explanation. But we don't need to worry about that. I'll just head over here and just sleep in my rate with monsters near me again. Over here. There we go. We can finally sleep. And wake up on day 2,496. Only 4 days to go until day 2,500. But to be honest, with now the warm chickens collected, I've got a couple of eggs, which is good. And most of the items that I need from sort of the desert and savannah area is done. Although I may need a desert villager, but we can come back for that later. I think it's time to head home. But to do that, I simply want to just make a nether portal. Although it won't link me back to the nether roof. But I can take the coordinates, so I know exactly where to go through to the nether next time I want to come here. And we can just simply do that by building a simple speedrunning portal like this. We'll clean up the mess as well. And now I need to find my flint and steel. Luckily, I should have one in my toolbox. Inside my ender chest. There we go. Take those coordinates. And I'll probably link it in between videos. I've managed to grab the coordinates, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I guess I need to sort of head back over that direction now. Once again, need to get the ender chest out so I can get some more fireworks for that. But I guess I'll head back to my main base. And then we need to head off to colder climates so we can get the blue egg, as well as finding a taiga and a snowy villager. And I might need a desert one. Hopefully we don't. What maps are we missing? That's probably the next thing to look at. We've got savannah, taiga, desert, and jungle. We need plains, snowy, and swamp. I think that's all the ones we need. But as I'm heading back, I might as well grab any cactus flowers that I see, as I do have a build in mind that I want to do with them. I think I've mentioned that already though. But I'm going to need a lot, and to be fair, all the ones I've got so far will definitely not be enough. Is this a chunk border here? It looks so weird. I feel like it is. It feels like it's so cut off, but maybe that's just how the biomes generate. That all looks like chunks. That's the only issue with deleting chunks in your world. Sometimes it does not look amazing, but oh well. To be fair, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, a minecart chest. Now, what are the chances we get a god apple? I don't know. Let's check. Iron. I'll take a name tag. Do I really want... I don't really want any of that. I'll make it look like I've looted it before. Now, can we see any other minecarts on the surface? No. Oh, wait. There's another one right here. Wait. What? Why are there two? How did I duplicate this minecart? What did I do? I'm so confused. Hey, we've got a desert village here. To be fair, it's probably worth just trading with a cartographer now that I'm here. Luckily, I've got some emeralds. And I can take out... I'll take 2 compasses just in case. I really don't need lots of this stuff, to be honest. I don't really need 14 torches. Hey, Mr. Cartographer. I almost don't trust his trades, because he feels like he's been pre-generated, so they may have different trades. Can't risk these things. Okay. Now, which new maps do you unlock? Oh, just the Plains Village one. Perfect, though. That's a new map, which is our next item now collected. Interesting. So, we do need to find a snowy and a taiga still. But then we're pretty much done. Have I looted this one before? Whoa. That's a completely new loot. But I haven't reset these chunks, and I've definitely been here. There's some sort of minecart chest bug. But, like, generate more loot. Like, I've definitely looted ones around here. I must have done, right? I don't know now. I'll make sure it's all stacked. Leave this cursed Badlands before something bad does happen. And you know what? Whilst I'm in the nether, my elytra is getting fairly low. So I'm quite interested to see if my gold farm still works. Because apparently in the newest release, 1.21.5, zombified piglins no longer drop player-specific loot if they're not killed by the player. So I'm quite interested to see if they will drop XP in this new update. That's just XP that's already existed. Do they not drop XP anymore? Oh, they don't! Oh my god, so this farm's finally... Oh wait, no. Are they? They don't. That must have been leftover XP. Wow, it looks like zombified piglins in a gold farm no longer drop XP. So that means they won't drop like swords or golden ingots as well, but... Wow. Yeah, I can't believe that. This farm's finally been patched. It makes sense, it's very overpowered and it does sort of exploit a bug. Also, I had another idea about the wolves. That obviously all the wolves have remained the classic ones, but I want to see what happens if I breed one. And luckily, I do have some wolves in my industrial district that we can take a look at. Here are my wolves. And also, if you have any name suggestions for these wolves, leave them in the comments down below. I guess we'll just breed these two. Now, will it create a dog with a new sound or not? Oh, it does. I'll take him over here quickly. Hey, puppy. Do you make a new noise? I actually can't tell because he's not being loud at the minute. You know what? We will dye him quickly. And actually, we've got some wildflowers which we can create into a bit of yellow dye. But I don't know which one he is. Also, gone to sleep. Day 2497 now. One thing I did write down in this book is the exact coordinates to a taiga village. So I wanted to take these coordinates quickly and head over to that village in order to trade with a cartographer. I'll make sure to bring this box with me. But first, head into my ender chest. That's a wrong shulker box. Grab out this one. And I'll grab out a few cartography tables in order to just make cartographers straight away. And who knows, if we can get lucky in the taiga biome, we may be able to find a chicken, which will lay us a blue egg, which should be one of the final items we need, as we only need a snowy taiga and a swamp map now. Maybe we can get them from taiga villages, I don't really know. Also, it's very apparent where I've deleted the chunks because of all the wildflowers. We finally got the birch forest update in this game with all these cool flowers, which I'm definitely happy with. I don't think I deleted any chunks in the dark oak forest, otherwise there'd be leaf litter. Anyway, I think I'm heading the right way up. So I guess let's head over to the taiga village. There we go, that's a taiga village below us here. I haven't actually managed to see any of the new mobs yet, so I don't know if they've even spawned in around here. To be fair, I've definitely explored around here before, so I wouldn't be surprised if we can't find the new chicken. What we can do is set up a area for a new cartographer. You going to take the job? No, you don't look like you are. Oh, of course you are, the villager furthest away. There you go. Don't really care about all the empty maps. I could get them so easily if I really wanted them. Now you're going to unlock. There you go. Snowy Village. That's the next map we needed, which is perfect. So I guess it's probably now worth trying to find a snowy biome, which we could use this map for, to be fair, but I know exactly where one is. in order to try and find the swamp map, I assume you can get the swamp map from the snowy villages, although I'm not 100% sure. There's a cat stuck in that trapdoor. Pretty interesting. Now, just a... Ooh. A ruined portal. I must have looted it. Yep. If we're lucky, we may be able to spot one of the new chickens. If not, another new mob, which we can. We found the new cold pig. Perfect. I'll definitely take a screenshot of them. Now, I just need a cold chicken or two. And then I have to just get an egg. Will I get lucky, though? No, more wolves. Loads of wolves, actually. Not what I'm after. Oh, do they have new sounds? I should probably test out for that. No, they all sound classic to me. This village seems so familiar. Did I do a raid here? Oh my god, I did. Oh my god, there's a totem of undying on the ground. Obviously, for those who don't know, this is a totemless hardcore world. Oh my god, an LA. Wow, this is where I did my first raid. Oh no, this is where I did a first raid and all the villagers died, so it failed. Wow. I didn't know I was all the way out here. It's kind of crazy about this totem still on the ground after, what, over 2 years? Almost 2 years? I don't know. Wow, this is a cool place. But not what I'm looking for right now. Oh, hey. Pillager outpost down there. But due to me exploring the majority of this area, or that I assume I've explored most of this area, it probably means that there won't be any cold chickens around, which is a bit unfortunate. I guess we can sort of head back over the taiga biome, just looking out in case some do spawn in. Who knows? Although, yeah, I kind of doubt it. Yeah, there's just regular chickens. So I guess we could just head to the snow biome, as we need to go there anyway for the swamp map. And hopefully we can find some chickens along the way. Unless there's some in this forest right here. But there's an enderman right there, so I've definitely spawned mobs around here before. So, yeah, so it doesn't look like there's going to be any, which is unfortunate. But, honestly, this is a really cool birch island. Maybe I'll do something with that eventually. Although it's so far out. That's a problem. I just hate building things so far out because I have no reason to ever visit them. Like, I enjoyed doing that savannah thing earlier on in the video, but it's not like I'm going to visit there constantly. I sort of like having builds far out for like a one-off, but if it's like a big build or something, I'd rather them be much closer to my base. Just made a quick pit stop to get some more fireworks. I mean, my base is back in this direction anyway, but then we can head over to the snow biome and hopefully find the last mob we're looking for to get the final couple of items, as we need swamp map and a blue egg, and I'm pretty sure then we've got every item added in this update. Obviously the test blocks exist as well, but they're not possible in hardcore. You have to be creative for that, so there's no point trying to get them. Here's the snow biome. Now let's try and see if we can find a chicken, although I think we will need to actually find a snowy taiga biome rather than the snowy plains. I don't think passive mobs spawn in naturally anyway, so there's not too much point in searching around. And as it is nighttime, we might as well sleep at this village as well. Oh, there's a villager in here. Oh, it's got a job already, otherwise I would have got a cartographer straight away. But we can quickly unlock a cartographer whilst we're at this village as well, if there are other villagers around. Oh yeah, it looks like that guy there doesn't have a job. So we'll get a compass out. Oh, it looks like this one wants a job though. And I'll grab the rest of my emeralds that I think I'll need. Get some more maps. And he unlocks. Please have a swamp map. I feel like these ones do, right? Taiga village. Swamp explorer map. Perfect. Is that the final map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We've managed to collect every brand new map inside of its update. Now, time to find the last egg we need. Also, this Jack Black cape is still so ridiculous to me. I'm pretty sure there should be a snowy tiger somewhere. Yeah, there's one right there. To be honest, I really don't know my way around the snow biome because I hate snow biomes. But I guess we'll have a look to see if we can find any cold chickens. If not, I'll have to explore elsewhere across my world. Got an igloo. I must have been here before, though. It definitely seems like somewhere I would have been. Maybe it doesn't even... Oh, it does have a basement. And it also doesn't look like I've been here, which is pretty interesting. Is there going to be anything good in here? You know what? I feel a bit bad. I never would normally do this, so... Whoa. How many zombie villagers are there? There's 2 zombie villagers. How's that happened? Should I be concerned? I'll just cure them both and no doubt never come back here, but that's so weird. Unless one's randomly spawned. I don't know how that would have happened. It's quite cool to see though. One other thing I realised I haven't actually seen in today's video is a brand new forest biome with all the leaf litter. Is that one? No, it doesn't look like it. But to be fair, I haven't really explored far enough out in this world today. I've sort of been around areas I've been in before. What is that? Oh, it's literally just a cave. I thought my world was more corrupted. Got a village here. Not what I'm after though. Now, I don't think there are going to be any chickens in this snowy taiga, to be honest. And it's probably quite hard to spot them from above, so it's probably worth just sort of running through and seeing if we can hear any. Keep an eye out as well. Now, I don't know if I've been here, because there are gold blocks, and you know what? I will take them, especially because my gold farm definitely seems to be nerfed now. Now, do we get a gold apple? No, a regular golden apple. Oh well. Some obsidian, and we get a lodestone as loot. I forgot they now spawn at ruin portals as loot. That's really cool. Glad we got one of those. Still around here, it all looks like old terrain. It's actually really easy to tell with this new update because there'd be leaf litter in the forest biomes, there'd be wildflowers in the birch forests. Interesting that I haven't looted the ruin portals before though. I don't really know why. Maybe I've just flown over them before and not bothered looting them. I don't know. Maybe I have looted this one though. Wow, 2 lodestones. Golden apple I'll take. 2 more lodestones. That's really good. Oh, burnt a gold block. Now, will I get lucky and manage to pick this one up? Oh, I can't even reach it. This is so annoying. I'll leave it for now. Wow, I've got 3 lodestones for free. Honestly, if they were still made out of netherite, like, and they spawned at ruin portals, I wouldn't complain. I think that would be cool. It looks like we have found new terrain though, because we found leaf litter in the wild for the first time. How far out are we though? 4,000 blocks? Not too bad. But there we go. Some leaf litter in the wild. I'll definitely take some. I know I've got loads already, and I can get an infinite amount very easily, but hey, you might as well take some. It looks like we found another fallen tree, which is pretty cool. Wow, loads. Oh, perfect. Taiga biome. Now let's hope we can find a cold chicken. And it'd be nice to find a cold cow as well, just so we've seen every brand new mob. Oh, a ruin portal. Gonna get distracted very quickly. Oh, has it been cut off? Looks like it. Now, it doesn't look like a chest is spawned at all. Alright, let's see if we can find a cold chicken. We should be able to. It seems like a relatively large taiga biome. Oh, that's not a cold chicken. That's a cold cow, though. I really like these ones. The sort of Highland cow design. Yeah, these guys look really cool. Screenshot a coordinate so we know where to come back to. Because, as I've mentioned a few times, I do have plans in mind. Cold pigs again. I really like these designs as well. But now, just need to find some cold chickens if possible. It's just random logs everywhere, but they are just from fallen trees, I'm pretty sure. Firefly bushes, sweet berries. Come on, I just need a few cold chickens. Got a black sheep. New wolves. Do they make sound? Oh, they do. Oh, this guy sounded cool. Oh, you know what? I've got a shulker box full of bones. I might as well just go around and tame some. There we go. There we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, they sound so cool. And then this guy as well. There we go. Got loads of new wolves. Will they teleport up here? No, I don't think wolves teleport on leaves, actually. They'll teleport here, though. Yeah, got 4 new wolves. All with different sounds, which is pretty cool. But, for now, I'll leave them all here. Don't worry. I'll get the coordinates, and I will be back for them. I won't forget them. We'll get it in a future video. We'll try and come back here and get these wolves. As it would be quite fun. Why are they regular chickens? You could have spawned literally here. Stupid animals. Oh my god. And I forgot, if I kill a chicken, my game crashes for some stupid reason. Lesson learnt. Don't kill chickens out of anger, I guess. Despite my game crashing, that chicken is still dead, which is good. So let's try now and find the cold chicken. So we can get the blue egg. That's the last thing we need. One must spawn around here, surely. Chickens aren't that rare. Oh, yeah, perfect. We found some blue chickens. No, we found some cold chickens. They're not... Well, they're a bit blue, actually. Hey, buddy. I should probably get you some seeds. There we go, set up a little area where I can farm these chickens just for eggs of a minute. Don't really need anything else from them. Stupid zombies, go away. And I guess we can sleep, as it's now time to wake up on day 2499. So only one day left now until day 2500. So these guys really need to hurry up and lay an egg. I'll also make sure to grab the coordinates of this place. I swear chickens lay an egg every 5 minutes. Now I've been able to breed them twice now, which is another 5-minute cooldown. So why aren't they laying eggs? Why are you taking so long? I just need a couple of eggs. Unless eggs is longer than 5 minutes, but I thought it was 5 minutes. Come on, just lay some eggs. I just need one egg, and then I'll leave you lot alone. Oh, wait, there's an egg. Perfect. There we go. We've managed to collect every brand new item from the Minecraft 1.20 1.5 Spring to Life drop. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. But there we go. We can now head back to our base and make sure to grab these coordinates, as there's one more thing I'd like to do before the end of the video. And there's also one thing I'd like you to do. Make sure to subscribe. It looks like we've got some cold cows around here. Also, it looks like the sun's slowly starting to set. So now I've got to travel back over 4,000 blocks very quickly. I've just encountered a village with a nether portal, and I'm pretty sure this nether portal takes me back on the bedrock roof, which would drastically speed up me getting back to my base. I've got some cats here for some reason. I remember this is the village I spawned in, and there was like hundreds of villagers. Well, not hundreds, there's lots of villagers here. It's not really relevant for now. Don't know why I've got a couple of tamed cats. Maybe it's for an achievement. Okay, we're on the nether route. Why is there a villager in a boat? But there we go. We're now back at my base on day 2499. And that is every brand new item collected. My original plan was to actually build a cactus flower field, but I've only got 9 cactus flowers, so we're not going to be able to do that today, unfortunately. However, got a load of wildflowers, and I've actually got loads of bones left over as well. So what I was thinking about doing is just placing these down, spamming it with bone meal to get a load of wildflowers, and then just building a quick wildflower field as our first field of the brand new update, as well as to celebrate day 2500. A stack of 29 should be fine, to be fair. Worst case, I have to bone meal some more. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Grab out the shulker box I need, which is rooted dirt, and I've got loads of coarse dirt, which is perfect. In fact, I think it would be cool to grab, I think I've got some in here, some leaf litter, because I think that would look really nice on the coarse dirt that I plan on decorating the field with as well. The sun is setting as well, but that shouldn't matter too much. We're now back at my base. And I did mention earlier on in the video, right at the beginning, I wanted to go through and like improve the whole areas with all of these new blocks. I think I'll do that in a different video, like completely dedicated to updating this world with all the new blocks. As I think today I just want to quickly add a field in. Should this be the first field of 1.20 1.5? Yeah, I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. So all we need to do, remove all the grass blocks and replace it with coarse dirt. Did not mean to break that bit of wheat, but oh well, it was a sacrifice, I guess. Now that all of this coarse dirt is in place, all I want to do is, I guess, here, just start adding in some rooted dirt along. We can sort of go at a diagonal, something like that. And then we'll do one, I guess, right here. Do something like this. There we go. And then we can fit a little one in here, I guess. Just a simple one right like that. I think that's all of... Oh. We could do a little one there as well. And then what we can do is with the brand new wildflowers, just sort of scatter them in like groups. We don't really need loads in each block. And sort of just do 3, I guess, as an average. And we can sort of rotate as well to change the way they're placed down. There. Yeah, something like that. We should have loads left, which is good. There. Grab some more. Perfect. Although it's a very simple and sort of plain looking field, I guess, I'm happy with it being our first field. And then we can also simply add in some leaf litter, although it's very hard to see. It's a decent looking decoration. annoying we can't place it on leaf blocks. I will say that. There, we can just scatter some around. There we go. I think for a first field of 1.21.5, it's not too bad. And we can also now sleep, so we can officially wake up on day 2,500, which is quite a big milestone in this hardcore world. We've now survived 2,500 days in Minecraft hardcore without using a single totem of undying. We're also getting quite close to the 3-year anniversary of this world now, which I'm pretty happy with. It's not too bad. And there we go. Field built for 1.21.5 and day 2,500 achieved on the 26th of March 2025. So, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe and let me know what you'd like to see me do next in this 2,500 day Minecraft hardcore world. I've got loads of ideas already about this new update, but if you want to see any specific ones, let me know. Also, in a couple of weeks, I do plan on releasing a 2,500 day movie, which recaps the last 500 days of my Minecraft hardcore world, which I think is from about September onwards, maybe from August. I can't really remember when I hit day 2,000, but sort of from then on to this video. And then I'll do another movie at day 3,000, as otherwise one video is going to be like 8 hours long, which probably isn't as enjoyable as a video which is like 4 hours. I don't know how long it will actually add up to yet. I haven't edited it, obviously. This video is not even finished filming, but that'll be out at some point too, so make sure to check it out. But once again, I really appreciate all the recent support, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe.